Hey everybody, it's Saturday and I know I'm late with this video. I weigh in on Thursdays, as most of you know, but Thursdays are jam-packed for me, so I don't get home until quite late and I don't feel like making any videos then. So you should expect to have a video from me either Friday or Saturday on a weekly basis. And maybe even sometimes I'll post like a midweek something if I've got something exciting to talk about or share. But yeah, so last week was interesting. I was super active. I mean, I am active anyways, but last week I exercised every single day, didn't take one day off. And on Saturday I went up to Dundas, Ontario, which is about an hour outside of Toronto, to go hiking at the most beautiful trails there. I was so shocked, like there was waterfalls and I couldn't even believe I was like in my own backyard practically. But yeah, so I told my friend Laura, who I went hiking with, that I wanted to do a more strenuous hike, like not so much leisurely and more of like a challenge kind of hike. And so she said okay, and we were off, and within the first 5 minutes I slipped at the waterfall and shredded my knee. It was bleeding, my pants were ripped, but I didn't really care. I just got up and we continued. And it was great. We continued on. About an hour and a half in, we weren't sure where the trail was leading us. We weren't even sure if we were on the trail. And my friend Laura said to me, oh yeah, I know where we're going. And so we went deeper into the woods. And at this point we had run out of water. And so we continued walking for about another hour, I would say, until we hit a dead end. It was actually just like a rock face or something like that, and so we are obviously hiking off trail for about like an hour and a half or something like that. And so panic started to set in for me, and we backtracked and we had to do this crazy like scaling up like a rock face basically, and I was cursing Laura, and but we made it. It was a 3-hour hike. It was really intensive, and she said to me, oh, you want a challenging? Well, there you go. But it was lots of fun. I've got war wounds to show for it. My knee's still healing. And then the next day I started developing this kind of rash on my arm, and I didn't think anything of it, but it started spreading, and lo and behold, I got poison ivy. Did I tell you guys I'm accident prone? Yeah, I'm accident prone. If something weird or strange or, ridiculous if something ridiculous should happen, it will happen to me. And I just, at this point in my life, I just laugh about it. But anyways, so yeah, so the next day, I don't wait until my weekly weigh-in to weigh myself. I weigh myself maybe every other day just to see like how, things are progressing. And so when I weigh in, it's not like a big shock or surprise. And so I thought like after this 3-hour hike, I would lose. And I weighed myself the next day, and I was up 4 pounds. And I'm like, what the heck? I had no idea. So, I just vowed to be pretty good for the rest of the week. But because my points and the amount of calories that I'm allowed to eat has gone down, I need to tap into any extra calories I earn by exercising. So, I tried to, I stayed within my limits, but, I did tap into the extra calories from the exercise. And I was so sure I was going to gain, and it was going to be one of those weeks where I did everything right and it didn't make sense, and I was ready for it, and I had a really positive attitude about the possibility of gaining. And I went to my meeting. I almost didn't go. I slept in. I was like, I don't really want to go. I gained, whatever. And I lost. Not much. I lost 0.4, so like half a pound. And last week I lost 0.6, so it was like a pound in 2 weeks. And the week previous I lost that big 4.6. So, I mean, 5.6 pounds in 3 weeks, I think that's still pretty fabulous. And now I'm like 2.4 pounds away from my 50-pound loss. So I really, really hope that I'll get there this week. I'm still, doing my exercise. I know that I need to be really much better with the weightlifting and strength training, and I am trying. I do a lot of yoga, and it's not like leisurely relaxing yoga. It's yoga where I'm holding poses, I'm holding my own body weight, and so for me that's like strength training. And yeah, I had a really great run today, and yeah, nothing much else to report. I'm gonna put some footage from my hike and some pictures at the end of this video for you guys to enjoy. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Take care. Thanks.
Where are we, Laura?
We are at Webster's Falls in Dundas.
Yay!
Down the path.
Where are we going right now?
We're going to see the waterfall.
Is it a pretty waterfall?
It's beautiful.
I can hear it.
It's going to be a big surprise.
Ooh, look at this.
Wait till you see it. You might not be able to see it yet, but you will.
Can you take video of
better than
Laura?
Niagara.
Better than Niagara?
Yep.
So what, we just follow this way?
Yep. All the way down, and this will be our workout coming back up these stairs.
Okay.
Isn't it beautiful?